Welcome back to Arsenal News TV, and today's latest transfer headline is Mikel Arteta admits permanent Martin Ødegaard transfer is down to two things. So the reports are stating that the Real Madrid midfielder has joined the Gunners on loan for the remainder of the season and has been handed the number 11 shirt following Mesut Ozil's move to Fenerbahce. Mikel Arteta has opened the door to a permanent move for Martin Ødegaard, but admits the decision is down to two things. The Real Madrid midfielder has joined the Gunners on loan for the remainder of the season and has been handed the number 11 shirt following Mesut Ozil's move to Fenerbahce. Ødegaard had found first-team opportunities hard to come by at the Bernabeu and was expected to depart during the current transfer window. Having impressed on loan at Real Sociedad last season, it was initially anticipated that the Norway international would return for another stint, but instead Arsenal made a move to take Ødegaard to the Emirates Stadium, and Arteta is keen for him to deliver in North London. Speaking on Thursday, Arteta said he certainly has all the qualities and characteristics that we are looking for in that position. Then it will be down to two things. First of all, how well he adapts here and how much of an impact he can have in our team. Secondly, what Real Madrid and the player think about it, because he's owned by Real Madrid and the player has a big say in that too. Ødegaard would train with his new teammates for the first time on Thursday, just 2 days out from the mouth-watering Premier League showdown with Manchester United. However, it is believed his lack of match fitness means he is highly unlikely to start. Arteta added, "He's a player that we've followed for some time, and we believe that he's got some special qualities that we need, that we have been missing. Now, we have to get him a little bit of time." Furthermore, he hasn't played that many minutes in Madrid, but he's been training hard and he looks so excited, as we are, to have another big talent at our club. He's a specialist to play in the pockets, to play in the number 8 or 10 positions. He can play off the sides. He's a really creative player who's really comfortable on the ball in tight spaces. He has a capacity to create chances and to score goals. Something that he has improved a lot is his work rate without the ball as well. So it's another option to give us more creativity for sure in the final third, and give us more options to set up in different ways against certain teams. So it looks like Martin Ødegaard may be up for a permanent transfer, as it looks like Arteta has said that it's down to two things. And those two things are depending on his adaptability and how much of an impact he can have in the Arsenal lineup, and secondly, what Real Madrid and the player think about Martin Ødegaard, as he's owned by Real Madrid, and also what Martin Ødegaard has to say about that too. So it looks like Martin Ødegaard has found some opportunities hard to come by at Real Madrid, so he has made the temporary move to Arsenal for this season, and as we can see, he's already been impressive in his training session with Kieran Tierney and Dani Ceballos. Well, as when it comes to his statistics, Martin Ødegaard is a key player. I think he's a really strong player that can really help Arsenal and what Arsenal need at the moment. And we can clearly see that Arteta knows what his key talents are. And if you want to look at his talents furthermore, you can see that he's a really good key passer, and he's very strong in terms of long shots, taking set pieces, in terms of crossing, and he's also strong in dribbling, direct free kicks, through balls, holding onto the ball, passing, and defensive contribution. His style of play is liking to do layoffs, liking to dribble, liking to cross, liking to counter-attack, and liking to cut inside, and also he does not dive into tackles. So I think you've got an all-round creative player here that can also play in the number 8 position. In my opinion, Martin Ødegaard is a player that we can have on loan, and he could really replicate if he could get the likes of Houssem Aouar to the club, but it looks like we'll have to wait and see how that one pans out in the summer. And hopefully Martin Ødegaard can become a success at Arsenal, in my opinion, because if he can get this guy on a permanent transfer, I think it will be a huge thing for Arsenal. They could put something like a buyback clause into the contract, in my opinion, so it will suit both parties, like they've done it with our North London rivals, Tottenham with Sergio Reguilon. So I think they can do the same with Martin Ødegaard, and I think it will be good for both parties. So we will have to see how this one plans out. And I think Martin Ødegaard could be a huge addition to Arsenal if we can get this guy on a permanent transfer. I'm already excited, and we haven't even seen him play yet, so we have to wait for him to play first. And hopefully you guys can leave in your comments below as well. What do you think of Martin Ødegaard? Do you think he will be a success at Arsenal? Make sure you guys leave it in your comments and make sure you guys remain blessed. Stay tuned for the next video. Thank you for the support and peace.